Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Sippin' and Rippin', and today we're going to be giving you know what, the brand new release 2026 Heritage. I know I'm late to the game. We had a huge snowstorm, which delayed everything here. It was crazy. One of the biggest ones we've ever had in the state. 3+ feet, 6 to 8 feet snow drifts in some areas, 50-mile-per-hour winds, thunderstorms all at once. So it was nasty. So yeah, this came later to my local card shop. That's where I picked it up. He didn't get them out till yesterday afternoon, or he didn't get them. So yeah, 20 packs per box, 8 cards per pack. We already opened up 2 of them and a bunch of retail. I'll do a retail video after this one and post it for you guys. And then I'll show you the cards that I'm keeping. I've sold some, or I'm trying to sell some. I have to post them, but these are like the rookies that I'm keeping. Sal Stewart Chrome, which I really like. Sal Stewart. And if you guys see anything that I missed in this video or the next one, let me know. Luke Keeschel Gold Cup, New Brewer, Kyle Teal, and then Bubba Chandler Green. And then my daughter and ours favorite, just her favorite color is like a lavender purple. And then Jake Mizralski, as you know, I'm a Brewer fan. All right, drink of the video. Tona, I don't know, but it's a cool bottle. Had some of these yesterday. It's decent. It's not bad. It's not the worst. It's drinkable. Will I get it again? Probably not, but I just love the bottle. So cool. A tropical theme. Favorite color's green. Like you guys care, but yeah. So cheers, everybody. From Nicaragua. There we go. All right, let's get into it. No more talking. Got the Shohei out for good luck. All right, let's put that down there. We got cards everywhere here, so we're trying to clean up house. Do some heritage. Short prints are gonna be the end of me. I'm already getting a bunch of repeats, and yeah, let's get into this and go to the next video, and then we'll probably be done for a little bit with heritage. Just more doing reveal videos from now on. I like opening up with my wife and daughter. Seeing them hit big hits is quite fun to watch, so I'm gonna be doing that a little bit more, but I'll still be posting videos here and there. Noah Cameron. So yeah, if you see anything, usually they're upside down. Some junk up there already. Usually they're upside down if they're hits. Ave Marte, Phillies, Alec Bohm. So didn't hit on that one. And yeah, that's a first Jackson Churro, I think. So let's put them up. Let's just do it. But yeah, I haven't hit anything crazy in any of the retail in the first 2 hobby boxes. Like, nothing. Christian Moore blowing a bubble gum. Trying. Then we got a Cam Smith. Got a pretty cool auto of him. And this one's a refractor, as it says right there. Huh. Weird refractor. So that's cool if you can get it in a good rookie. And then our next dark gray is Cal Raleigh, Kyle Schwarber, and then the Enterprise. So inserts are hard to come by, that's for sure. That is for sure. But yeah, I think we got relics in all of them. We got a throwback, 1977 throwback of Bubba Chandler. Jeez, what's going on upstairs? Some guy I never even heard of. And then we did get a black #1. It's like an Aaron Judge, Trey Turner card. That's pretty good. And then in retail, we got like a speckle of Shohei. But those are like the only ones that are worth noting. Oh, look at that stash. Whoa. Look at that. Davis Schneider. And some of these kids look so young in their pictures. Like, insanely young. Brooks Lee, I haven't seen that one. Got a backwards. Andrew Abbott. This one I think is a short print, but it's green, not the one you want for a green. But hey, it's a numbered card nonetheless. Less, whatever you want to say. Green Andrew Abbott. Not a bad pitcher, but not like best, you know. I think the Reds pitching will be pretty good this year with Andrew Abbott. And you have Nick Lodolo, Chase Burns. So cheers on the hit. I was talking to someone just recently saw an old Heritage video of mine and subbed, and then, because I don't even post anymore, but she subbed, I think it's a girl, and said that when I get a big hit, I should slam a beer or like take a shot or something. I'm like, I think I'd do that, but heck yeah, I'm 100% down for that. So we'll be doing that. If I do, well, that's a cool one. Nope. If I do hit something crazy, I will definitely do that. I mean, it has to be a pretty big hit. Not like a real one auto of Dalton Rushing second year, you know. Cal Raleigh would be pretty sick. Christian Campbell. That's albino. Andrew Hoffman. Bobby Witt. I don't think I've seen a Bobby Witt. And there we go. Chrome Roman Anthony. I was hoping for numbered or something crazy, but hey, I will take that. Here's our only other Roman Anthony base, but not complaining at all on that one. I think Chrome's like their base Chrome. I think this is the base Chrome. It's the most printed. Could be wrong, but good start. Got a green, got a Chrome. Cheers, I'll drink to that one. All right, what else we got? I also think this is like a short print. Every time I see Chandler Simpson in this one, it just looks like it would be McAble. Like, look how young this guy looks. Like all of these guys. Wait a second here. You're gonna see more. That looks like a short print every time I see Carlos Correa. Sedan Rafaela. I don't know why I keep looking in the back. There'd be upside down if there anything. All right, get a dark gray on this one. Where is some of these? Pete Crow. Eugenio Suarez. The hero of the World Classic, Baseball Classic. And that's a good one. Samuel Basallo and a Sal Stewart behind it. Heck yeah, I'm a big fan of Sal Stewart. I think he's going to be a fantasy monster this year. I mean, I said that with Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones did the exact same thing. He just went crazy at the back half of one season. And so I got some of his cards, and then he just tanked. I think he was getting hurt a lot, which is unfortunate. But for the Rockies, he just went insane. And I hope that's not for Sal Stewart. But that is a good one. We're hitting on the rookies on these sub-parallels. I mean, you want I think they're gold in here. I think there's still black chromes. You want color, you want numbered cards, of course. But hey, I will take those all day. Kikuchi. That makes me laugh. Like, look at this. Brooks Baldwin. He looks like a 16-year-old with a little mustache going. Like am I just, my wife's like, you're just getting older, Nick. That's why. Bobby Witt, sliding. Cool card. So 2 inserts in this one. Maybe that's why, you know, it's like when you look back, when you're in high school, everyone seems so old looking. And then now it's like you look at high schoolers, they seem so young. It's like, they didn't look like that when I was in high school, but they probably did. That's what's going on. Freddie Peralta, Max Fried. And then we get a Kirk on the color match. And Grant Taylor, which I like. Didn't he ruin the World Series for us? So we got Eugenio Suarez. smacking Grant Taylor. Was it Grant Taylor? For the go-ahead, and everyone's like, oh, why didn't Mason Miller pitch? But hats off to Venezuela, that's for sure. Jackson Churro with the win, even though he didn't really do much. Bryce Turang did more than he did. But he's battling a hand injury and was at the bottom of the lineup. They didn't want to use and abuse him. Edward Cabrera on that one. But yeah, it was fun to watch. Baseball season's pretty much here. I have my fantasy draft tomorrow. Can't wait for that. Jordan Walker. Stop giving him cards. Cole Reagans, can you just stay healthy? Because literally you'd be a dominant pitcher if you could just stay healthy. Bryce Eldridge, that's a good one. That's his first rookie. And then we get a nickname variation. So right back here, get a nickname of Mississauga Masher. Never knew that was his nickname. And then we have a 10 years ago, turn back the clock. I don't even, who is that? It looks so familiar. Posada. Carlos Beltran. Forgot he was a Yankee. Imagine being a Met and then going to the Yankees. Huh. Trey Turner on the chrome. He looks like a baby. He looks like he just needs to eat something. Looks like what's his name from Charlie Day in that picture. But there we go. Josh Naylor. Undervalued fantasy first baseman. If you need a first baseman late, grab Josh Naylor. He's always putting up 400 points every single year. If you're a points person. Head-to-head points, that's what we do. But yeah. All right, Jackson, we're taking you down. This is the first Jackson Churro I've hit. I don't know if he's short printed. They're all over the place this year. Usually it's like 1 through 100, or at the back 100. This year, they're everywhere, so it's kind of hard to distinguish which ones are short prints, which I kind of like. Jake Mizrowski. It's like my fourth one of them that I haven't seen this one. Just Nixon Garcia. He looks pretty gangsta. 112. Anthony Siegler, Pepio, Pulin, Avila, Ogasawara, and Rashi, and Cedric Mullins. So that's cool. That's like our first variation we pulled. So, sweet. Cheers to that one. We're getting down to the end, guys. If you could, hit that like, subscribe. I'm in talks with my wife. She might want to do some editing for me because I don't edit. And if so, then I might make more videos. Yordan Alvarez. We'll see. Robinson Pena. I've never even heard of you. But you get a card. And Robert Hassel. Look how young these guys look. Like, just go through your heritage and look at all like the young rookies. My goodness. Robert Hassel. 50. Probably a short print of some sort. All right. Eovaldi, Curtis Mead. 1. Bunch of those. Jose Caballero. Look at that smile. Victor Scott. And the Enterprise of Junior Cabanero. I don't think I got the Enterprise of him, but I think I got the other insert of Power Plays or Power or something. All right, we still haven't hit our relic or auto yet, so let's see. Could it be in here? Volpe, McMahon? It is. It looks old. It looks super old. Oh, Steve Carlton. Wow. Poor guy looks like he has Parkinson's. Or he's just so old that he just can't even sign. But look at that. Wow. That is going back. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is mashed. It's probably him autoing it and just... But yeah, that will be going back to Topps. Hunter Goodman, undervalued catcher in fantasy too, so just watch out for that him. If you need a catcher, I would pick him up. Well, that's unfortunate. I think he forgot to know how to sign his name. Little started with his middle name maybe, but that is cool. First auto from 2026, and it is gnarly. I've never seen that before ever. I've seen some pretty weird cards. Like, I had the Jordan Walker Hidden Gems that was like a Z. All right, well, let's put, can't cover up Shohei. We'll take down Shohei. You've seen the Shohei 2018 Heritage. Brought me good luck. This was the best box I've had in Heritage in a very long time. Luis Robert, Riley Green, Lennon Sosa. We get another one here. Chandler Simpson on the gray, and Brady House. All right, 3 packs left, everybody. Cheers. On the auto, that's all mashed up. That one's on a chugging one. If that was a Roman Anthony, yeah, I'm chugging. I'll go grab a second one and chug a second one. Jonah Thong. I know it's Tong, but just gotta say. Manny Machado on the silver. Look at that smile. That's a big jawline. Looks like he's got a Jay Leno chin. Look at that chin. That's Jay Leno chin. But Manny Machado, always consistent third baseman. Should be a future Hall of Famer. All right, 2 packs left. What can we get? Mookie Betts with the chain, Dominic Smith, and Cade Horton. Last pack. Can we get anything else in here? I don't know. It's a good box, that's for sure. Carson Whisenhunt. And then we get a Trey Savage on the color match. That's good. World Series. It's kind of cute. Every time my daughter sees a Dodgers, and I tried to be racist, but in Asian, she goes, "Ohtani, look, it's Ohtani." It's like, yeah, that's Ohtani for sure. But it's Yamamoto or Roki or Ha-Seong Kim. Dansby Swanson and Brian Rocchio. So, ended up with Trey Savage. He's got a lot of potential. Pitched very well in the playoffs and World Series, that's for sure. So we'll do him justice. How about that? But yeah, that Steve Carlton is going back to Topps, because that is gnarly. But yeah, I mean, we got a Andrew Abbott green, which is really pretty on the chrome. Just not the player you're looking for, pitcher, and a par, I guess, pitcher at that. And then we got a nickname variation. I'll put this in I won't put it in a top loader because I just think that will make it worse. Cool. Very old school. Roman Anthony's probably a big hit, and Samuel Basallo on the dark gray. So yeah, do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, do what you need to do, and we'll see you next time. Peace.